Coming up on Cedar Valley today, 2016 Republican presidential candidate Rand Paul visited Wartburg College yesterday.
And we go up, up, and away in Creston.
And a mainstay Cedar Falls business builds $1 million wall. This is Cedar Valley today. As the election in 2016 gets closer, both parties continue campaigning. Hello and welcome to Cedar Valley Today. I'm Kaylin Thompson.
And I'm Christina Alexander. Despite ranking at just 2.7%, Rand Paul said during his visit to Wartburg that he has no intention of pulling out of the race. And again this week, Trump is in the lead with 23.4%. Republican presidential candidate Rand Paul embarked on an Iowa 10,000 tour. So far, he has visited 11 colleges and universities throughout the state. This tour will jumpstart students for Rand's Iowa 10,000 initiative, in which the campaign aims to have over 10,000 Iowa students committed to caucus for Senator Rand Paul beginning of next year. The biggest issue on the agenda: education reform and the reason behind the ever-increasing college tuition.
I think part of that is that it's a sort of a government-controlled part of the economy, the same way healthcare is. In most other aspects of the economy, prices are bid down lower, but education, the demand is stimulated and subsidized by government. You end up having higher prices than you would have in most other areas of the economy.
As for why the prices continue rising, Paul blames the government's over-involvement and calls the current education system a broken marketplace.
There's no such thing as free. I mean, that just means somebody else pays for it. So if you want your college to be free, that means you want the welders and plumbers and carpenters in town to pay for your education. And it's always just a cost shifting. There is nothing that is free.
College students eager to hear Paul's speech completely filled up the auditorium. He explains why this is the case.
It's a different kind of message that actually appeals to people across party lines and appeals to independents. So we think we have something unique that will be good for the Republican Party and give us a possibility of winning.
Democratic presidential candidates squared off for the first time at the CNN debate last night. Hillary Clinton came out swinging in the first Democratic debate. Her main challenger, Bernie Sanders, was shined during his rallies, but now voters got to see him as a debater.
I think Mr. Putin is going to regret what he is doing.
I think it's important, too, that the United States make it very clear to Putin that it's not acceptable for him to be in Syria, creating more chaos, bombing people on behalf of Assad, and we can't do that if we don't take more of a leadership position.
And coming up after the break, Martin Brothers Distributing has begun a new project.
Stay with us.
A car. A car gives you freedom. A new beginning. Room to grow. And in time, room to grow up. Your dream car evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
Whether you live in an older home or you're building a new one,
there are always ways to save energy and money.
And Mid-American Energy can help.
I needed better insulation. With Mid-American Energy, I got a $1,000 rebate, and I cut my energy bills by 50%.
With Summer Saver, Mid-American Energy pays us to control our AC.
And with all the programs we've used,
we're able to save money now
and be energy efficient for years to come.
The power's in your hands with Mid-American Energy.
After the break.
Martin Brothers builds $1 million wall for their new warehouse. The warehouse will be used as extra storage for food. The wall is necessary for the large expansion. The 2,000 feet long wall is anchored into surrounding dirt by rods. Joey Rain says the wall will allow for an easier expansion.
it basically allows the site to expand to the property line so that the additions can happen and all the paving.
Stay with us.
A car. A car gives you freedom. A new beginning. Room to grow. And in time, room to grow up. Your dream car evolves, and protecting it takes committed support. American Family Insurance.
Whether you live in an older home or you're building a new one.
There are always ways to save energy and money.
And Mid-American Energy can help.
I needed better insulation. With Mid-American Energy, I got a $1,000 rebate, and I cut my energy bills by 50%.
With Summer Saver, Mid-American Energy pays us to control our AC.
And with all the programs we've used,
We're able to save money now
and be energy efficient for years to come.
The power's in your hands with Mid-American Energy.
Welcome back. This morning we begin a new 3-part series, Iowa Adventure.
Today we visit the community of Creston for a look at their annual Balloon Days celebration.
You're just flying through there. You're weightless. It's wonderful.
It's 6 a.m. and the small town of Creston, Iowa is already awake. Hot air balloonists are gathering at the airport hangar to cover the details about their flight later that morning. Everyone closely watches the weather, hoping the wind will stay under 10 miles per hour. Otherwise, there will be no flying. Balloonists listen attentively while taking notes and planning the best route for their next adventure. This adventure varies from the rest, as it is a competition to see who can throw a stake closest to a target on the ground. The wind is borderline, but the balloons will still fly.
I think if you want to hit the airport, you have to be further to these.
The race is on. While some balloonists take to the air, others take their balloons to the streets in the parade. While the balloonists complete their morning flights, the cattle dog trials have just begun out in the beautiful countryside.
We put it in conjunction with Balloon Days to kind of maybe draw a bigger crowd from town to come out and watch, something to do in between the balloons flying and the parade. Just thought that might attract more spectators to see this sport that's just not that popular. Thought it'd be good for the community and also good for us, have people come out and watch.
Once the dog trials are complete, it's time for the balloonists to get back up in the air for the final flight of Balloon Days.
What did you take already?
The GPS, the cell phone, the iPad, the map, and the banners.
Jim and Rita have been flying together for over 30 years, with help from friends along the way.
Okay, let's go.
The golden sun sinks below the horizon as the balloon slowly makes its descent. The team rushes to the long-awaited night glow, the final event of Balloon Days.
Thanks to our Iowa Adventure producers Jessica Grant, Michelle Johnson, Jennifer Cunin, and Jonathan McClendon for that story. After the break, Playboy drops nude photographs and a live interview about the radical changes coming up next.
When was the last time you got hyped up about your checking account? It's easy at State Bank. With Hype Checking, you can earn up to 2.04% APY on balances up to $25,000. Plus, get a free debit card with unlimited transactions, reimbursement up to $15 in ATM fees per cycle, free online banking, mobile banking, bill pay, and more. Get hyped up at State Bank with checking that earns you more. Open yours today. State Bank. Community-minded, customer-focused. Member FDIC.
It's internet and TV like never before. Introducing Extreme. With extreme flexibility to watch live TV on your favorite devices in your home, plus the power to watch your DVR shows on the go. Extreme speeds up to 150 meg and an ultra-fast Wi-Fi system built for multi-streaming HD. You can even access popular apps on your TV. Simple, powerful, extreme. New from MediaCom.
Playboy magazine, the publication famous for its nude spreads, announced recently they will no longer be printing nude photographs. With us now to discuss the changes, Dr. Penny Peer, the Director of Women's Studies at Wartburg College. Thank you for joining us this morning. So many are asking, without nudity in Playboy, what's left?
I think what's really interesting is everything is left. When Playboy started in their publication, they really disrupted the industry. They had something unique and different. But one thing Playboy always did was they had really excellent journalists working for them. And so I think that the market has been disrupted for Playboy. So they have to respond to the market, and that's exactly what they're doing. So they can focus on features. They can go back to some really hard-hitting journalism, which actually they've been known for in the past.
As a Director of Women's Studies, what are your thoughts about female nudity? And is there a difference between the female nudity in the magazine versus maybe online pornography?
Absolutely. I think that the human body is beautiful. So I don't really have any issues with nudity per se. It's all in the context. And I think the vast difference between images of nudity in a magazine like Playboy and the internet is the very reason that Playboy is dropping nudity. You see more artistic depictions in the magazine format, and you're just a click away from a lot more titillating, more blatant, more highly suggestive images on the internet. And so that's what's really disrupting Playboy right now, is that they're competing with the internet. Also, the way that people consume their magazines are changing, and with nudity in the magazine, it's not safe for work or on mobile devices. So just the way that we consume media is changing. And so there's a vast difference between nudity in a magazine and the porn that's a click away on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll be back in 1 minute.
What's next for your future?
Will it be worth it?
Will it lead you on a journey of discovery?
To embrace your passions.
Unlock your potential?
And realize your purpose.
With Wartburg, you can.
And you will, because you are worth it.
Wartburg. Worth it.
Schedule your campus visit and learn how Wartburg is worth it at wartburg.edu/worth it.
As Wartburg alumni, we're proud to support Knights Athletics. And as First National Bank employees, we're here to serve you first.
For more content, make sure to download our app.
Have a great day, Cedar Valley.